Okay, so let's look at a defense when someone is in full close guard. Okay, let me just talk about the mechanics of the guillotine. When we finish a guillotine, okay, we want to make sure that we're pulling our hand into our armpit. Okay, we don't want to be pulling to the side, and we definitely don't want to be pulling back like this. So it's coming straight up. We also want our elbows out. Okay, we don't want to be locking our elbow to our body, because sometimes if you try to finish the guillotine like this is where the head escapes. So this time Tyrone has the, I think of a better angle to get at this. I'll just go from the side. This time Tyrone has the guillotine on from here. Okay, I'm still turning my head. Okay, and I'm looking at him. Now, for Tyrone to finish from this position, he's pulling his hands into his armpit. So my preliminary escape is, or my preliminary, so my preliminary defense is, when Tyrone makes that grip, he's looking to bring his hands towards his chest with his elbows out. I'm going to drop my shoulder into the grip and turn my feet and put pressure on this arm, so it's very, very hard for him to finish. So from that position, when he gets this on, all I'm going to do is this. Try to finish from there. It's very difficult because my right shoulder is dropped into his grip, and it's keeping these hands low. The other thing is, watch what I'm doing with my feet. My feet aren't staying parallel. I'm actually turning my hip, so I'm making my right hip lower, which is putting more pressure into Tyrone's grip. So from there, the preliminary defenses, I lift my knees off the mat, I drop my shoulder into this grip, and now I turn my hip down. Try to finish now. So it's effortless. But obviously I can't stay there. I need to create a profile so I can break open this guard. So now I'm going to sit up and get my arm over his shoulder, the Von Flue choke. So from there, the preliminary defense is, I drop my shoulder into the grip. Tyrone's going to finish. I'm quite relaxed. And when the moment's right, I drop my knees to the mat and sit up. Throw my right arm over the shoulder, making a connection. I need to make a connection with my right shoulder to his left jugular. And now I just put him back in the same position, and I put my feet in the same position. And I'm just dropping that into this jugular. Okay, so one more time on that. Get another angle on that. Just turn around. Nice. So, from here, guillotine's on. Preliminary defense, turn my hip, okay. So I don't really feel in danger now, but obviously I need to get his guard open. So from there, all I'm going to do is drop to my knees, and this like seesaw action is going to get Tyrone's back off the mat so I can get my right arm over his shoulder. So just sit back. I throw this over, make a grip under his armpit, and now when I put his back on the mat, I put my feet in the same position, and I'm just pushing in. On the off chance that you can't get, you can't finish with the Von Flue, maybe you just don't have the snugness, my left hand can make a grip on his wrist. Okay. I'll walk my foot up, and I'll bring my left elbow to the inside of his right knee, and then I walk my left thigh up and make a wedge. And now from there, I'm just pushing till I open his legs. And now from this position, I'm going to walk his left knee towards the mat. Back step out. And we're into the same position again, where I'll bind the shoulder. And now I'll drive down on to release my head. One more time on that. So again, from our position, preliminary defense. Turn my hip and drop my right shoulder into where his grip is. So he can't pull his grip high. From there, I drop to my knees, sit up, get my arm snug over his shoulder, and then I can drop down and put that pressure on again. If, just turn this way, bro. If for some reason I can't choke him out with a Von Flue, my left hand is going to find his wrist. I just create a little bit of space, I walk my left thigh up, or left foot up, and I get my elbow to the inside of his knee. And now I've made a wedge with my thigh. I just push to open his legs. The second I open his legs, I'm going to walk his knees towards the mat. Once I pass his guard, find the shoulder, and you can just leave to free the